to break down my nerves, I want to share with you a video, small video.
Feels so good to be loved. Life is too short to stop. Try a little time.
L'eau est un bien trop précieux pour être gaspillée.
The theme which I am going to deal for all of you is the water quality management in Honduras and its relationship between the cultural, institutional, social, and economical aspects. As written, I am Marco Antonio Blair. I am a civil engineer. I am Master of Engineering in Sanitary Engineering, and I am MAC in Water Resources Management. I am member of the National Academy of Sciences of Honduras. As such a member, I am the focal point for water of the Academy. Let me show you where we are. Honduras is the heart of Americas. From the bottom of America, we beat for all of you constantly. This is a quick focus, maybe a glimpse, for what happened when changing both institutional and legal aspects in my country with emphasis in the water quality for drinking water. I mean drinking water for human consumption. And its interaction for the institutional, cultural, and economical and social aspects. This is a case study, because, as I said, it's in my country, in Honduras. The milestone we did to make the change in Honduras are listed in this slide. The first one are the basis to do, the second, which is the main part, is the framework, law for the sector in water and sanitation. And the third one is very important because let us to go for the change and the modernization of the whole component under the law which was launched at the Act in 1998. The strategic plan for modernization of water and sanitation sector was launched, as said, in 2006, and this led us to make the changes very important, as we will see in the next slides. Under the law, this is the institutional structure we did for the sector. And in this part, CONASA is the National Commission for the Water and Sanitation in the country, and the ERSAPS is the regulator organism which deals with the water quality. The first part, the CONASA, allowed us to create the municipal, the COMAS. COMAS is the municipal commissions, we were created under the law to deal inside the county and the municipalities. The municipality terms is formed by urban and rural areas, and both of them are under the control of the COMAS. And second part, the COMAS mainly has to deal with the planning and financial aspects of the new projects for water supply, for drinking water, and the and this is the executive arm of the CONASA, and the local supervision entity or unit with the letter USCR is the executive arm of the entity, the regular organism called ERSAPS, which is the one which deals with the quality of water in the county, not only in the urban area but in the rural area. This is important structure led us to involve not only the central government by meaning the SANA, but and the municipalities, but it has involved the social society throughout this service provided, which are formed by entities, municipal entities, which is a mixing offices with government and local authorities and the social society throughout the water boards and some people coming from this has nothing to do with the role into the authority, but in the social society they are honorable people which are chosen to be integrated into the board. Okay, the institutional aspects I have summarized in three main things. Sorry, you may notice it's written in both Spanish and English for all of you. For people speaking in Spanish, even my English is not well understand for all of you. General water law and the national technical standard are both not the law, but the main law is the first one, and the second are normal standard, which were issued by the executive power, the president in this case, through the Ministry of the Natural Resources in Honduras, and this is these two acts, these two one, are the which one will let us to deal with the quality for both for drinking water and the raw condition into the streams and for the discharges into the water bodies and the sewerage system network of the cities. The cultural aspects are mainly handled or managed by the Honduran network of water and sanitation, which is called RAS-ON. The membership on the RAS-ON are constituted or are formed or integrated by institutions from central government, municipalities. In this case, the amount is the sociality, which collect all the municipalities and form part of the RAS-ON, as also international organisms, not government organisms, and also small water boards which are spread out all over Honduras, and of course social society throughout some colleges and associations of the social society. It's very important in this case the role which play universities and among, because they have subscribed an agreement to establish the career for municipal technicians and expertise dealing with all material having to deal with municipalities in terms of water and sanitation. The central water boards collects all the small water boards I said had spread out all around Honduras in urban and rural areas, and the way we ordain, better we do for the cultural aspect are throughout seminars, conferences, educational programs in primary and secondary schools, and also campaigns at the which one the small video I share with you. Something like that we are during the year, we are doing like an itinerant program, trying to to culturize our small children and people, young people, in the world use of the water and the world use of, or the practice or the world practices for the sanitary hygienization and to safe disposal of the waste. The economical aspects have this structure shown in this slide. It's interesting that in this slide we are trying to show central government which allocate the budget, the municipalities, the rural and urban provider or rural water boards, municipal entities which provide the services under the law, they are allowed to form small enterprises to provide water supply in cities, mainly in this case. The law, the framework of the law for water and sanitation sector allows three conditions: municipalization, the concession, and a mixture company or entity can be formed to provide the water into the cities and the small rural and urban cities. And also, in this structure appear the non-government organization, the customers, and the donors, external donors, which give us some donors or grants, whatever, or sometimes some loans. We have to pay for that. In addition to the economical aspects, I want to show the investment our government do into this sector, trying to make emphasis that in water quality for human consumption is less than the 1% of the budget, general budget of the country, and internal funds normally is very. They are the percentages. How are they the investment is distributed into the operation and investment from external fund and internal funds. Social aspects. Well, social aspect has been implemented throughout the commerce. Commerce, as I told you, is the municipal commission, which is formed by 7 members, 7 to 9 members. 5 of them come from the municipal authority, and the rest of the members are from the society, social society, which are honorable members of the city, which are called to form part of this organization. The main dealing they have to do is with the implement or the research or planning for the new sources for drinking water and for the development of the sewerage system network and to implement new water treatment plants or wastewater treatment plants, everything related with new projects or to improve the existing systems or try to make any fixing needed into the system, any neighborhood, into the city, or even in the mountain, in the south. And the aspect we try to implement throughout the social aspect are the implement of the payment for the environmental services. It has been a big fight to try to implement it, but we have started already. And water safety programs, this mainly is done through with the collaboration of the Pan American Organization of Health Organization, which is a branch of the World Health Organization, and environmental weeks in primary and secondary schools. The Ministry of Health, which gives free chlorine in the small villages and the urban areas, I mean peripheral areas or the big cities, to try to make to drink to for them or to send them to drink safe water. And of course, the creation of the local committees for the surveillance of the mainly for the watershed, the sources of the system where we catch the water into the springs or even in for the groundwater, the small system taking groundwater for water supply. Challenges. Well, I remember that on Wednesday I spoke about the challenge that we are facing. El Niño highlighted us is very severe in my country. Is it has brought a severe drought from from January. Only during May we had 3 weeks of rain, and then it stopped. No rain. Yesterday I received the news that we had a little rain, only for maybe 15 minutes, but not one else, and then they stopped. The government has built many ponds. They call water harvesting. The first time I hear that the water can be harvested. Secondly, they are trying to make some small pond into the mountain to try to impound small river, but rivers are dry in central part of Honduras. We have two zones or two areas divided by the mountain. This is the Atlantic Basin and the Pacific Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is more rainy, is more humid. There has been a bit more rain this year, but not enough. And the south part, on the southern part of Honduras, is very dry. We have no rain at all. At this moment, at least. Well, excepting just last night. And people in the field is claiming for water for agricultural purposes and for livestock. And cities claim for water supply and for food. No rain, no food. No rain, no water supply. No water supply, no alimentation. We have a very challenge to face. What to do? According to my investigations, groundwater is still safe in my country, and we believe, I do, that maybe groundwater could be the solution because it's safe quantity, safe quality, with the exception where we have failures that allows leakage from contaminated water coming into the aquifer, and which, of course, deplete the quality of the groundwater. But this is very rare in my country. Most of the groundwater is safe in both quantity and quality. Okay. I would like to share this important aspect of what some problem leads to another solutions. I've been studying about or dealing with conducting some studies about poverty, and the problem of the water supply is leading us to it's giving us the opportunity to create jobs for people to defeat unemployment. I've been studying about the multidimensional poverty, and we have discovered that outsourcing can be a way to defeat. And the field of water supply has many aspects because, you may remember about when I spoke about the modernization of the state. Well, central government is decentralizing the government or the rule for the water supply system in the country. Usually, we had the SANA. SANA is the national agency for the water supply and sanitation in Honduras, and under the law, SANA has to submit every municipality the system in each city. But these entities, they provide these entities for water under the municipality permission, they are trying to decentralize many things. And there are listed many of the topics we consider for decentralizing and why outsourcing can be a very advantage into the problem we are facing. Not everything is too bad. Maybe one my problem could be a benefit for another, and something like that. Everybody must suffer, but we have to challenge a way to defeat many things. I try to take advantage on the different problems to get solution, to go into solution. Maybe the problem, the water supply, could be a way to defeat poverty. I don't know, maybe. But this is one the topics I wanted to share with you, which I've been trying to conduct and to get and to claim the attention of the governments, or at least the municipal governments, to pay attention on what to do. What can be outsourced? Outsourced? Well, very rapidly we show you some of the topic where I think we can outsource into the water system, the general, to reduce the size of the entity. If we are going to go to the small entities to get efficiency into the administration, in the management of the resources, because this is the main problem. I agree with Professor Dunisi when he said that problem is management, not this amount of quality or quantity. It is management because in the challenge we had to face between water supply and food production into the field, this is a problem of management. Okay, very rapidly we showed you everything like we could outsource. It could be an advantage for people to defeat the poverty. Finally, the impact into this problem we have found listed here. You can read it, please. What we can get with outsourcing. I have developed the process and the requisite we could need according to the law for outsourcing. Thank you very much.